Okay, hi there folks. So in my previous video you'll have seen me unboxing this DAKAR Botoo super rugged phone. What I'm now going to do is just show you a little bit around the outside of the handset, how it works, what you can do with the handset, and some of its more rugged features which are made for preventing the dust and liquid ingress into the handset. So to start with, one of the most important features is this bottom cap, if you like, which sits over the power, held in by this screw here and opened by just inserting your nail underneath the cap there, and you can see it peels back to show you exactly what you need to get to, which is the power plug. So close that back over. It's important to make sure this is sealed when using the handset, just in case any liquid comes around there. That seal actually helps to prevent any going in. You'll see while we're down there, there's a little eyelet on the phone there, just here. This can be used for a climber's clip, a lanyard for having the phone around the neck, or putting the phone onto a belt clip of some variety. So if I continue to show you around the handset, we've got the back cover here, nice and robust. Got a little logo plate on there, Botoo, and what we've got is two screws. Now these screws secure the battery in place. Without those screws done, the battery actually pops out a tiny little bit, just because it's got a nice thick seal for waterproofing and the power there. So if we just remove the battery for a second, there we go. You can see we've actually got two SIM card slots, SIM 1 and SIM 2. In SIM 1 at the moment we've placed an orange SIM card, and we're going to leave the others blank. This one here, this is a micro SD card, so on the handset you can actually place an SD card in there which will store videos, film, anything really that you need. Now, a little bit more interesting and slightly unique about this handset, you'll see at the top we have a camera lens, which we'll get to a little bit later on, and then this section here, which is this screen, this dial, and these two buttons. This is actually an altimeter, barometer, a digital compass, I think that's about it. I think it's a clock as well. But obviously a lot of functions there added to the casing of the handset, just for easy reference, and when the battery's powered in, we'll power those on and you can have a look. So moving around the phone, plus and minus keys for the volume, fairly typical, nicely moulded into the plastic housing as you'll see there. So we'll continue to look on the other side. And this is quite interesting. Here we've got a laser button, which is this one here, a torch button which lights up on the back there, nice and bright, and this one's a dedicated hotkey which we'll control later on. On the top of the handset you'll see we've got the torch light, which has got a little magnifying lens over it to keep it nice and bright. We've got a sensor there, and this is actually an antenna which can just be extracted like that for the FM radio use of the handset. So not many handsets still carry an FM radio functionality, most of them depending on the headset to actually provide the antenna function, whereas this handset has got it built right into the top case, and if you're using it or not really, it's quite discreet. So I think you'll agree, it's a handy little function there if you like to pick up on the radio. So just to look at the front for a second, you can see we've got this sort of metallic style plating on there, nice and rugged, almost like a little bit of sort of chain weave there, like the chain plate, and nice simple buttons. So this keypad does have some of the symbols that you'll often find on Oriental keypads, but it's also got the English ones as well. Just because this is the international model of the handset that we've got today. Green and red, which is power on the phone on the red, and obviously green for calls, and a square navigation with two buttons on the front. That's about it for the handset itself. In my next video we're going to power the phone on and we'll run through some of the menus and some of the functions of the handset in a little bit more detail. Thanks very much.